Good morning. It's me, Rikki Murillo, and actually I'm doing this little introduction because I wanted to introduce the interview we did with Neon Prophet, two members of the group, Jamie Cerritos, and that's the way I pronounce it. Sorry, Jamie. But anyways, it's and David Dean, two very long-time members, probably founders of the group of Neon Prophet, and very interesting interview. These are two very interesting icons in the music business here in Tucson. They've been playing at a particular club called Chicago Bar for quite a long time, and they're a legend here in Tucson. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and present the video. There'll be more videos like this. I got several people lined up, one a month, and these are going to be interesting. So, hang in there for each one every month, and you won't be disappointed. So, hope you're all having a wonderful holiday, and, I wish you all a happy new year. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. We got some music on?
Should have worn my Sunday best.
Huh?
He should have wore his Sunday best.
Oh, I know. But no, you're fine. You're fine. You guys look good. I mean, this is relaxed.
It's high roll.
She went to a field trip today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she went out to a field trip today, so she's all like decked out for the field trip, huh?
Where did you guys go?
To a construction site.
Construction site. That's for school field trip?
Yeah, they take them everywhere now,
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they just do. Some water for you guys if you want some.
I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
water.
So,
Yeah.
so I just want to introduce, so it's James, is it Cerrito or Cherito?
No, it's Cirrito.
Cerrito. Okay, yeah. I thought that's how I've been
In
pronouncing it.
Italian, the C would be
Yeah.
CH and you would roll the R's.
Okay, yeah.
I can't
So-
roll R's.
And it's Dave Dean. Is it
David.
David?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. You like to be called David by people or Dave?
David.
David. Oh, cool.
I call him Dave because I'm a New Yorker. We make everything as short as
I
possible.
see.
so we can-
Yeah. This is Neon Prophet. You guys have been around for a long time. How many years?
Well,
That's been years.
We started around what, 1984.
1984.
Around, yeah.
Wow.
It was.
closing in on 40 years.
I know that's quite a while. And so you guys been playing strictly reggae, or I thought in the beginning when I first heard of you guys, and this is back then sometime. I was in California, and I still heard about you guys up there, and I was up in the Bay Area, and I had heard about Neon Prophet here in Tucson, but I still got some inklings about it up there when I was in the Bay Area. But did you guys ever play any R&B? Did you have an R&B
Well, we
group
did a little. We incorporated it
in the beginning?
The first 2 years,
yeah.
I wasn't in the band yet, and they were highly original,
Yeah,
right?
You were doing your own stuff.
Originals, and we did some R&B in it, like Billie Jean.
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
Billie Jean.
Yeah, Billie Jean. And, Jeffrey Osborne. What was that? Oh.
Yeah. That's
We
it.
used to throw that in there.
Where did you guys play at back then? Here in Tucson or
In
Phoenix?
Tucson.
In Tucson?
It's a place called Smokies.
Smokies.
Yeah.
I heard of that.
And
Nino's,
Nino's.
Nino's.
Yeah, which was
Grant and First,
Granton first.
yeah, Nino's, Smokies.
Stars,
Yeah, it was two. He had two
Yeah.
clubs, Stars and Smokies.
Okay, yeah.
Nah, it was actually there were a lot of clubs.
but Chicago Bar too, right? In the beginning.
Not in the beginning.
Not in
the
Very- that happened
Okay.
like the next year. So
Oh, I see. Yeah. That's
the band had already had a few, members gone.
Uh-huh.
Jamie was there,
Yeah.
Jamie was always with us, even when.
Before I joined,
Yeah.
I was hanging out around there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez. So I was told at one time that Speedway was the strip for nightclubs. And I had a couple of older siblings that were in music.
There were a
and
few
they-
clubs back then, man.
Was there? And that's-
Terry and Zeke's.
Yeah, Terry and the Z's.
And what was that other bluesy bar?
I just saw the name of the other day. I've forgotten so many clubs, but
Wow.
there were a lot of clubs back then, you know.
The picture I saw that you showed me the other day was, you had what, like 8 members in there at the time?
6.
6. Was it that? I thought it was like 8 in that picture.
Well, let's see. Yeah, maybe so. At one point there were 7.
7, okay.
Because we had Springer, Raphael, and Greg
Armstrong,
on sax. So that that was 7. But that was really brief. It was most of the time 6.
Okay. Yeah. So now you're down to what? 5 members? 5. I think it's like the minimum you need for a group, whether it's reggae or R&B, you know. And then you start getting into the quartet territory, you know, the small groups, you know. Yeah. This group that I'm doing for the recordings is probably 4 people. You know, yourself and me doing some. You're doing bass on some of the songs that I'm working on, and we'll probably have a drummer and stuff, but much more than that, I don't think. But anyways, and you guys, they did a book on you, right?
A book.
Yeah, a book. They published a book. Was that voluntary or?
Harvey, who was a guy from England, who had written a book about Tucson previously.
Oh, okay, I see.
So I guess going on that theme, he said, well, now why don't you do a book on these guys, because they've been 40 years, you know.
Wow, yeah. So it's no longer in print then, or?
No, it's in print. It's, today with the internet, you can buy it on Amazon.
You can?
Sure.
I looked on there and it's out of print, or it was out of stock. Out of stock, yeah.
Oh, well, that's lame.
Because I wanted to buy it,
There's other sites that sell it.
Oh, okay, well, I'll look.
Well, out of stock, he might have sent them 2 copies.
Yeah. It's that it's special to have somebody write a book about you. So I mean, that means a lot. I mean, it means that either you've got some history going back a ways, and or you've got some significant.
It was mainly interviewing a lot of our friends and patrons who've been coming to see us for the last 40 years, and their experiences, and the band too. But
highly based around Chicago bar.
Chicago bar?
Yeah, because it was kind of like reggae night at Chicago bar.
Yeah, and so you do reggae primarily, but then you do some other stuff too, I think, in between, right? Just a little bit of
a little reggaeton, Jamaican dancehall.
Yeah.
Definitely, we reggae-fy Motown.
Yeah.
And the occasional R&B thing here and there.
Yeah.
Latin. Through the years, I mean, we've done it all.
It kind of incorporates all the type of music,
Anything that's danceable.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what we're a dance band.
So, how did you 2 meet?
I went to see him at Nino's.
At Nino's, right?
But he was playing drums and singing when I walked in on a blues. And their drummer was standing at the door because his wife was collecting.
Oh, really?
So Kenny Wade, Kenny goes way back to Tucson. And then I met Kenny, and then Kenny quit like the next day, quit their band.
Okay, yeah.
And
that's why.
And made a band with me, I don't even know, but made a band with me for 84 till 86.
Oh, okay.
And then I joined them in 86.
I see.
So yeah, I've always been kind of attached to them.
And you've been doing bass the whole time?
And my little
DJ and
my little microphone thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
What I do.
That's really
Which
neat.
he's famous for.
Yeah, well, he's
plus the bass.
Jamie's definitely very capable on the bass. He's I've known some groups. I've heard of you guys. I've been to your gigs. I've been there with a friend. To do some dancing and stuff. I love it. You guys take some of the Motown stuff, and you do the reggae version of that, which is neat.
Yep.
So I really dig that. That's neat. But yeah, I've only known you to be there at the Chicago bar.
We were at Boondocks for practically 20 years.
At Boondocks?
Yeah.
Really? Where were they at?
That was on First and Fort Lowell.
Oh, okay.
It's like a big wine bottle.
Yeah, you know that giant wine bottle?
Yeah, that
That's
one there.
the Boondocks.
Wow.
Kathy and Bill. Yeah.
And they were the original owners of Chicago Bar when these guys started there.
Oh, okay.
So then they went and opened Boondocks and brought us over there. So we used to be Chicago Bar Thursday, Boondocks Friday, Chicago Bar Saturday.
Okay.
And that went
It
on.
rings. It's got a ring to it.
Yeah. That went on for decades.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. So do you play bass? Do you play any other instruments, Dave?
Dave plays bass.
I play a little bass. I like
Percussion, harmonica.
Yeah,
Yeah.
percussion,
Harmonica?
harmonica,
Yeah. And you sing?
and sing. And I like to do a little program.
David's definitely the main singer.
Oh, okay. You're originally from New
Bronx,
York?
Bronx, New
The
York.
Bronx. Is it really that rough that way they say it, is it?
Not if you're from there.
Okay, you
Just
gotta
home.
be part of it, huh?
It's home, you know.
Yeah.
But also Woodstock, New York. I was a teenager.
Oh, yeah.
Upstate. Way different.
Okay. Yeah. And David,
I'm from Miami.
Miami. Well, that's
Yeah.
that's a rocking place.
Yeah, it can be. It
Yeah.
can be a crazy place sometimes.
Really?
You know?
How's that?
And, just all the cultures.
Oh, yeah. Just kind of.
Miami's pretty good.
And that's a place you would be if you're gonna be getting into like you're getting that reggae or influence. Where do you think that comes from? The reggae. Where does it come from? I mean, that's a question
Reggae.
I wouldn't be able to answer. If somebody asked me, where does reggae come from? How did it start?
That's
You
Jamaican.
mean out here or in
Or
general?
just in general.
Well, it comes from Jamaica.
Okay.
And Jamaica's first music was called ska.
Ska.
And ska was a derivative of American rhythm and blues.
Okay.
Old-timey stuff,
Yeah.
And ska was kind of similar, except they had this upbeat thing going.
Uh-huh.
Ching, ching, ching,
Okay.
ching.
Hi boy, lollipop.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, that was
Oh,
a British,
yeah, yeah.
big British hit.
That was
Yeah.
the first reggae. One of the
Okay,
first
yeah,
reggae
that's
hits.
interesting. I never thought of that.
And then they slowed it down, the ska, and that was called rock steady.
Rock steady. Okay.
Kind of ching, 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 got that tempo.
Uh-huh.
And then one summer, it slowed way down. And that was reggae.
Okay.
Yeah. So it kind of it came from ska,
Uh-huh.
and the ska element is still in reggae. That
I
would
see.
be the bubble.
Okay.
It's double
Yeah.
time.
You've been to Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
I think you told me that.
Enough time.
And David, you've been to Jamaica at all, or
I know.
no?
But David's family's from the Caribbean.
Oh, from the
Yeah.
Caribbean. Yeah.
And so I've always had it at home.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And part of my family's from New York. Too.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah. So when you were young, both of you, you got your start in music pretty early then, or?
Yeah. Yep. I was playing clubs. 15 at the oldest.
Oh, okay.
Maybe even 14. I was already playing bars in New York.
Wow. And they let you in.
As long as you had a little peach fuzz going.
Okay. And what? How soon did you get started, David?
I don't know, 16, 17.
16, 17?
I was in a doo-wop group for a while.
Doo-wop.
We used to do the circuits in Miami.
Oh, yeah.
And
Okay.
then I came through the service.
And you sang in church, no?
Yeah.
Like growing
Oh,
up.
really?
So really,
That's
that
the
counts.
gospel then?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I always thought my influences, I got some Latin influence. I know I got gospel. I don't know where it came from, but I know that because I gravitate towards those kind of chords and those kind of melodies, And when I hear it, I love it. So.
R&B comes from gospel, you know.
Yeah. Well.
It's heavily rooted in that.
So you guys have any recordings that you've done, or did you? What's your discography like? Did you ever record anything, or is that something that just never thought about?
Yeah, we did 2 cassettes back in the cassette era.
Uh-huh.
Then CDs came out, so we combined the CD, the 2 cassettes to be our first CD.
Oh, okay.
So 2 cassettes, a CD, which really all the same. And then we did a next CD of all,
okay.
and it was all original.
Yeah.
And that second one, I carried the tracks to Jamaica to be mixed.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you record them here in Tucson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which studio did you?
Soundwave.
Yeah. Okay. Are they still around?
You know, they were until recently.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're still doing it,
Okay.
but you know, those guys were around a long time.
Yeah. And did they have tape then? Was it tape or is it
2-inch 16 track.
16 track.
Yeah, 16 on 2 is nice because it gives you a fatter.
Oh, yeah.
Because 2-inch is usually 24.
Okay, yeah.
So if you make it 16, it's kind of, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's meatier.
Yeah.
So that's what we recorded on.
Yeah, it's rare to have anything done on tape anymore, but so you got your cassettes still and you got your CDs.
Cassettes. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. So if somebody wanted to get a hold of your music, what you have it online too then, or
Yeah, you know, nowadays you can hear the whole everything we got on YouTube
On
for
YouTube.
free, you know.
yeah.
And if you know how to do it, you can. Well, I'm not gonna say it.
Mhm.
I know how to download YouTube so
Yeah.
I can keep it. You know?
Yeah.
So
So right now you're playing at Chicago Bar. I know you're playing at St. Philip's Plaza.
yeah.
Yeah. And that's on Campbell. Up there on Campbell. Near
Campbell.
Skyline.
We still
River.
do, yeah,
And
do
River.
occasional parties.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you do private events too then?
yeah, occasional private events.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. You ever plan to record anymore now? Or
Be nice.
you have the itch to record as the band anymore, or?
It'd be nice if we could find the right elements,
Oh,
members, you know, musicians.
to do that, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure we would.
Who else you got in the group?
Got Tony Falcon,
Uh-huh.
British guitar player, vocalist,
Uh-huh.
and
And right now we have a drummer. His name is James Jr.
James?
James.
yeah, some people call him JR.
JR? Okay. And so it's, that's drummer,
Bass,
guitar player?
and
So that's 4. Any others?
David makes 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, drum, bass, piano.
Oh, okay, so the piano,
Yeah, we didn't meant right now we're
Yeah.
between piano.
Yeah, so you've been alternating and subbing out some stuff, yeah. Interesting, yeah. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the music circuit here in Tucson? You think it's getting any better, or you think it's changing at all, or what's your feeling on that?
Well,
It's hard to say.
I haven't really seen too much of the new music out there right now. I've been reading about some of them, but
Uh-huh,
you know, I really haven't been checking. Some of the new music,
Yeah.
New musicians are
Uh-huh.
pretty good. You know,
yeah. There seems to be some pockets around town. I mean, there's the 4th Avenue thing. There's not a strip like there used to be along Speedway and those clubs and stuff. And it's definitely not what it used to be in Tucson at one time. But you
They're
know,
pretty much, like I can't think of one club on Grant that does live music anymore.
Grant. No, that's
For a
not-
minute there, the Mint, I guess, but I don't
yeah, there's
think
no clubs
that's
on
it.
Grant.
Yeah, there's nothing on Grant.
You know,
Speedway, we got House of Bard and Chicago Bar.
mhm.
That's about it, I think, that I can think of. And then there's
and that's
Hush.
Hush,
I don't even.
that's on.
You know where that is?
That's Wilmot,
that's
isn't it?
a little off of
Alberton?
22nd.
They have live music there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they DJ'd there.
I mean, mostly DJs, but I know, for instance, they do a live jam
Oh, okay.
Sundays.
That's a private club, though, right? Is that not, or it's open to the public?
Yeah, it's open
Okay,
to the
yeah, but they have a membership, I think.
Do they?
No.
Yeah, I thought so. I mean, I get a friend that went there a lot, and he knows another friend that goes there a lot. And he said, "Oh yeah, there's a membership fee." And I said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, well, it's part of the club." And
Yeah.
but you know,
Every time I've been there, I just walk right in.
Oh, okay.
With,
Yeah. That seems like a nice, cozy place to go check you guys out. You play there much?
no.
Oh, no, we haven't played there, but
Oh,
our bartender at Chicago Bar, Kerwin,
Kerwin.
yeah, who's been with us, at least 25 years.
Um,
He's always bartends when we play. Well, he's also bartending at Hush now.
oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the relationship between Chicago Bar and Neon Prophet? I mean, is it just
It's pretty
it's just been that
pretty
way?
close.
I mean, it's just been that way. There's no.
It's been that way for since
We don't own it.
1999.
We don't get a piece of the action if that. We're not part owners or nothing.
It's suggesting they
I
don't-
was that gift right there.
Yeah, because they're charging the bar, you know,
Yeah.
and you take the profits. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, yeah, because it's unusual for a group to be in one place for God. I mean, most groups that I know, they don't stay in one place for.
Well, they
For-
would if they could, you know.
If they could, they want to be the house band.
See, normally you get in a club, and if it gets popular, all of a sudden it's the flavor of the
Yeah.
month. Everyone's there, and
Yeah.
then a little time goes by,
Yeah.
and it tapers off, and
Yeah.
it's over.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how. But with us, it never got over. It just-
cool.
They keep coming
neat.
back.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah,
keep
because
coming.
usually, yeah, there's a little lifespan there for
Right.
most groups. So you go in a club and it's like, you know,
Somehow
after a
it
while.
just keeps going.
Yeah.
Even
you're-
after the pandemic, even during the.
Oh yeah, that's right. How did that affect your group?
They shut us off overnight.
Just like
Yeah,
everybody did.
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was sitting there, and my hands literally hurt because I was so used to, relentless reggae bass playing.
Yeah.
It's very, and I play kind of heavy.
Yeah.
So when I suddenly stopped, it hurt.
A lot of people were affected by that. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody was, you know,
Yeah,
and this
you
just
know.
came to a complete stop.
Yeah, I sat on the couch. It was like,
They sold the bar. And
yeah, the bar was shut down. It was
Wow.
over
It was over, yeah. For a lot
on
of
a
places.
dime, you know,
Yeah.
just like that's it.
Wow.
That freaked me out.
then they opened it again, and I guess the first band they asked was us.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it was a
Well, that's-
miracle.
That's neat. That's quite a thing, you know. You know, most bands, you know, 3-4 months it's a house band, and then the club owner gives you the invitation out the door.
Right, well,
You know,
because
it's time to leave. You know, we got somebody else.
the money coming in goes down.
Yeah,
That's what it's
they
all
want variety.
about.
You know, they want variety.
Yeah.
But you guys got a niche that everybody likes. I don't think there's anybody else that does reggae like your group does. You know,
we
it's
got-
exclusive for you guys. you
We
know.
have 4 different singers for
Uh-huh.
one thing. So it's almost like 4 bands in one.
Oh.
But I think that kind of might be a part of it.
Yeah.
That there's 4 different
Yeah,
guys.
we did various things, you
Oh.
know. When I would do our sets with reggaeton and reggae and pop and soul, and it had the reggae flavor
Yeah.
and the feeling, but
Uh-huh.
expanded.
So this Afro pop,
Afro-pop.
Afropop,
It's a new
that's
thing.
starting to like come into the fray here.
Yeah.
It's getting very popular. Do you have any plans to start doing any of that, maybe?
We're right on the
Right on the
edge.
precipice?
Yeah, a little bit.
We should, because the DJ's sure playing it
Yeah.
at the club.
Yeah, we listen to it, we hear it, and,
Uh-huh.
you know,
People dance.
to it, you know. Maybe we'll, hopefully we can.
Yeah. Do you feel committed to the reggae music so much that you don't want to go off on the other genres or
No,
styles?
there's room for
Uh-huh.
it, but we have to keep being us. 'Cause
Yeah.
people will be like, where's the reggae?
What happened to the reggae? Huh?
Sure.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I think that a lot of people would say that. And, you know, it's a mainstay for some people. They say, hey, I want to go check out a reggae group, and they know where to go for for that here in Tucson.
Reggae gives you a certain vibe.
It does.
You
It
come
does.
out of there almost like you were meditating.
Yeah, you know, to me it's almost romantic, believe it or not. I don't know why, but it is. You know, you go dancing and it's like, yeah, it's cool. It's romantic. You know, I mean, it's kind of like,
Rock steady.
yeah.
Rock steady.
Yeah, especially when you do the Motown ones that you know you've introduced into that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. My Girl's cool.
My girl, we turn that into what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
We do inner city blues, you know, Marvin Gaye.
Wow,
So
that's neat. What time, you guys start, what, like at 9?
9.
Yeah, 9 o'clock?
Yeah. Till about 1:30.
Okay.
Was it 1? Yeah.
yeah, 9 till 1.
Is it always you do Fridays and Saturdays, or you
Every
alternate?
Saturday.
Every Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Friday you might be somewhere else, some other gig.
Save Phil's Blood. And we've got like 3 to 4 people that typically come up and sit in with us on a given Saturday. So then that really ups the variety.
Oh, okay.
You know, because they're R&B singers and rappers.
Oh,
So, you know, we cover all
all.
the bases, musically speaking. Amazing.
Well, I'm probably going to check you guys out again here pretty soon, and of course you and I are going to be doing some more recording. Got another song that I sent to you today.
We gotta get Dave in on something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is that'd be
Cool.
cool? You know, bring in another person. I was actually thinking today that one of those songs wouldn't be bad for a reggae transformation type thing. So, but yeah.
No problem.
Uh-huh.
You want something reggae-fied?
That's you guys.
King J, right?
That's cool. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to hearing you jam with us.
Oh well, yeah. You know, that's what you extended the invitation, which I mean I'm glad to take. You know, and I think we're talking about December now. So.
In any case, we do need, you know, all 3 of us to get together.
That's cool. Yeah, we could probably start doing that next week if you wanted to.
Sure.
You know, that'd be cool.
Whenever you're good.
So this was our interview today with Neon Prophet, and I'm going to be doing some more of these with some other groups around town, probably like once a month, I think. And the whole idea was just to get to know the groups, and I thought you guys would be the first one that I'd approach. And even some people that I plan to, you know, people who are just artists on their own and stuff like that. We don't get too much of that in Tucson, so, and I think I'm going to expand a little bit on this maybe a little bit more sophisticated on it. But yeah, it was nice having you guys and having you. I want to thank you for doing the interview and
Thank you.
Thank you.
You want to play Dave that last cut we did?
My heart found its way. Just see